Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to our weekly webinar. My name is Blaine Wright. Haven't joined us before. Welcome. And with our motel apartments, I'm the acquisition executive. My name is Blaine Wright. And yeah, we're looking for opportunities out there. So I'm just going to go through what we're looking for and what maybe we're going to be a fit. We're looking to work with real estate brokers, owners of assets, possibly wholesalers, depending on the deal, and whatnot. So I'm going to go through and let you know what we're looking for. Share my screen here. Okay. So basically what we're looking for, we're looking for assets that we can be converted into extended stay, flexible living options for people to live in long term, or short or medium term. So we call it a flexible living. And so here are what we're looking for: target markets. We're looking in Texas, looking in Arizona, looking in the Southeast, in certain states like North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Georgia, and the Atlanta area. So major metros in those states. I'm actually based in the Phoenix area. So Phoenix, Tempe, Chandler, that's all in the Phoenix metro area. And then major metros in Texas, Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, Austin, and then southeastern states, Charlotte, Raleigh, Nashville, and then the Florida major cities, and then also Atlanta, Georgia. So those are the markets we're familiar with, we're comfortable with. We like to look in targets that have upside. All right, so what are we looking for in a property? So 1980s or newer. The reason for that, we're just trying to get properties that have, I don't want to say minimal, but reasonable add value options. When it's older than 1980, then we have to deal with asbestos. Then comes permits for asbestos remediation. It can be very slow, can be very time consuming, can be just really a big headache. So not that we wouldn't look at anything that new or that old or older, but the deal just has to be a good fit for us. Room size, 300 square feet minimum. I know there's a lot of hotels out there that are smaller. We need it that size because it's going to have kitchenettes. It's going to have a refrigerator, things of that nature. It's going to have a sink separate from the bathroom. So it just needs that amount of space to be able to fit what we need to put in the rooms. Amenities, we're flexible. Obviously, we're looking at Sunbelt states. So having an exterior area, sitting area is good. Also, a pool is good. We're also looking for like a workout facility and possible laundry facility, along with flex space for maybe meetings, maybe a place to work if you're working remotely. And then room count, we would like to do a minimum of 100. We'll look at something that's plus 100 or sub 100. So basically the reason, as a question I get asked, why minimum of 100, sub 100, we'll consider if we can find something that has 100 or more, the cost per door to be able to do it is about the same than, say, 80 doors. The cost difference isn't that big of a difference. We want more rooms. So that's the reason we will look at it. Room type, we're flexible, but obviously if it already has a kitchenette in place, that's a grand slam home run. Building height, I would say no more than 4 stories. Anything higher than that, you're probably in a very urban environment, and it's very different from what we do at that point. Location preferences. So we're always keeping an eye out for healthcare. Close to universities are good. Retail areas, major retailers. We like to be near the major retailers because they've done a lot of homework and sweat equity to making sure that they have enough traffic to be profitable in a location. And then also public transportation is a plus. A lot of people that would be living in our units rely on public transportation or need to have access. So that's something we also look for. And then we want to be within 5 miles of a Costco, a Target, Sam's Club, A-class retails are what we're looking for. And then we want to be within approximately an international airport. If the city's big enough, we'd like to be within 5 miles, but if the city's big enough, like if you're in a major metro such as Dallas, or like I live in Phoenix, you could probably put like a 25-mile circle around that, just because it's the size and how spread out it is. Okay, so we talked about a little bit about requirements that we look for. So we need to be within 5 miles of hospitals, universities, shopping, medical, and then industrial business complexes. That means jobs. And then for our public transportation needs, we need to be within 2 miles. And then major retailers such as Costco, Target, Walmart need to be within 1 to 5 miles of that. And that just means people. That just means jobs. And so that's what we're looking for. Okay, acquisition. So willing to do cash, but cash has to be just very deeply discounted. It's fast. We can get it done, but just know that it's going to have to be pretty discounted for us to do that. The next one, seller financing. It's a preferred method. We've acquired all of our deals thus far that we've had as a company. I think all but one have been seller financing. So it's great to use. It's a great method. We can create a win-win transaction that way for both the seller and us as a buyer. The next option is bank financing. This one's a little bit harder because we have to jump through hoops, and then we are at that point we don't have the control. Lots of due diligence. We have an appraisal that has to be done. And it's just going to take longer at that point. And then there's no guarantee that it works out. If the appraisal comes in low, there's just a lot of factors that you have to work with. And then also joint venture, terms that we can both work with, and then possibly a co-general partner within the property to make it a win-win transaction as well. Okay, so our approach. Basically, we want to identify properties that meet our ideal target markets and ideal target range. And that could be, just overall, is this property going to work for what we're going to use it for? And then, we evaluate the condition, the location, and then what's going to take to get it up to standard as far as an add value is concerned. And then we acquire the property on terms that work for both buyer and the seller, and then we get to work in transforming the property. So, and that's basically our 1 through 4 approach. Okay, so that's how you contact us. Here's my phone number, 623-695-0940. That's my actual phone number. And you can actually reach out to me directly on that number. Email info@motelsapartments.com, and then our website, motelsapartments.com. And so, so that's who we are. That's what we're doing. So if you have anything that might be a fit, even if it doesn't check 100% of the boxes, if it checks half or 70% of the boxes, feel free to reach out to us and share your opportunity. And hope everyone has a nice day. Thank you.
Welcome to your new home in McAllen, Texas.
This place used to be totally different. We took 29 motel rooms that were dated. Remember, these were built in the 50s, and we turned them around. We gutted these down to the studs. We replaced the electrical. We replaced the plumbing. We even added gas lines. And now we have a beautiful 29-unit multifamily. So bear with me, there's a lot that we're packaging into this one offer for the resident. In this motel to apartment conversion, we have sewer, water, trash, electric, internet, washer, dryer, dishwasher, microwave, oven, stove, all included for just one monthly fee.
Y no se preocupe, nosotros hablamos español. Go ahead and go to studiosonfourth.com, check out the floor plans that we have available, and submit your information. And just a friendly reminder, we have everything included: sewer, water, trash, electric, utilities, even fiber high-speed internet. Submit your info and we'll get back to you. Welcome home.